Hello, everyone. Welcome to lesson 6-4. We're talking about inequalities in one triangle today. And our notes today are going to be starting a little bit into the lesson. So start on page 375 with me, please. Our video is going to focus on one of the two lesson goals for this lesson. We're not going to be talking about the exterior angle inequality theorem. So we are going to be beginning work here with our prove and apply theorems about inequalities in one triangle lesson goal. In our last module 5, we talked about isosceles triangles and how if we know that two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite those sides are congruent. Remember how we talked about two base angles in an isosceles triangle? Well, we can extend that relationship a little bit here. And so we're going to start with theorem 6.9, which is talking about angle-side relationships in triangles. And it says, if one side of a triangle is longer than another side, then the angle opposite the longer side has a greater measure than the angle opposite the shorter side. Theorem 610 is that same relationship, but in reverse. So if we know that the angle has a greater measure than another angle, then the side opposite that angle with the greater measure is longer than the side opposite the angle with the lesser measure. So big angle across from it, big side, small angle across from it, small side. So the first type of example here in example 2 is to order triangle angle measures. And we are asked to list all the angles of triangle LMN in order from smallest to largest. And we have measures given to us of all the side lengths. And of course, if we look at the numerical measures of the sides from shortest to longest are MN, LM, and LN. And so the angles from smallest to largest are, starting with the smallest side, which is MN. We're talking about the angle across from it, which would of course be angle L. The medium side LM, 6.1. If we go across from that side, we have angle N. And then the longest side, LN, across from that, we have angle M. Hopefully you can see that the angle names in each one of the angles opposite the side are the unused letter out of the triangle name. Take a pause on the video and see if you can take this triangle ABC and order the angles in order from smallest to largest in a similar fashion. The next type of example we're going to explore is putting the sides in order from shortest to longest in a triangle. And we are given right triangle WXY, and we're asked to do that. The first thing we want to do is to find the missing angle measure. And of course, we know in our triangle angle sum theorem, all three angles add to 180. So to find the measure of angle X, we're going to subtract the angles we know, 51 and 90, from 180, and we get 39 degrees. So we'll write that onto the diagram. And so the angles from smallest to largest are X, W, and Y. And so the sides from shortest to longest are, in similar fashion to the last example, we will use the two unused letters to name the side across from the angle. Just make sure you're using your proper notation. These are segments, so they should have that segment bar. We're going to start with across from X is WY. Next largest is across from W, so XY. And then largest is across from the largest angle, which is our 90-degree angle, angle Y. And so that would be WX. Take a pause in the video and see if you can do a similar process with this triangle FGH to put the sides in order from shortest to longest. Our last type of example is going to use these angle side relationships in the context of a word problem and a diagram that it's placed into the context of a landscape or a map of some sort. This case, we are dealing with a paintball example. And during, of course, a game of paintball, opposing teams try to eliminate players on the opposite team. It says that Manny and Lynn are on the same team and they want to eliminate Logan from the game. So here they are here, and they are headed to eliminate Logan. And so the question is, if Manny, Lynn, and Logan are located at the positions shown on this diagram, who is closer to Logan? And we'll do some explanation of that. So by the triangle angle sum theorem, the measure of the angle that's across from the segment between Logan and Lynn is missing out of 180, so that is 65 degrees. And because 65 degrees is smaller than 76, then according to our angle side relationships, the side across from this smaller angle, 65, is going to be shorter. And so that means that our friend Lynn is closer to Logan and probably has a better shot in the game. Take a pause in the video and see if you can work the angle side relationships with this example.
Okay, everyone, this is the part of the video where you really want to check back on the answers to those checks that were assigned to you as you were watching.
Okay, our first check here is on page 375, and we're asked to list the angles of triangle ABC in order from smallest to largest. So we're going to start with the known information, which is about the sides. And the sides in order from smallest to largest are 3.7 is smallest, so that's side AC. Medium length is 4.8, and that's side AB. And longest side is 7, and that's side BC. So again, as far as the angles order, we will go ahead and use the unused letter out of the triangle name. So that's angle B, angle C, and angle A that are opposite each one of those sides. Our next check in triangle FGH, we're now putting the sides in order from shortest to longest, but we need to first of all find our missing angle F. Measure of angle F is going to be 180 degrees minus the measures that we know, or 79 degrees. And so we will go smallest angle is opposite smallest side first. 45, angle G, is opposite side FH. 56, medium-sized angle H, is opposite GF. And our longest side is going to be opposite our largest angle F, which is side GH. Here in our example where we have some friends passing a football, says Lucy wants to practice throwing the ball long distances. And so which player should she throw the ball to next if she wants to pass the football the farthest distance? Well, of course, we need to know the missing angle. So we will say that our angle at Gabrielle is going to be 180 minus the two angles we know, otherwise known as 73 degrees. And when we place that on the diagram, we can see that the distance from Lucy to Diego is opposite a larger angle than from Lucy to Gabrielle, because our 73 degrees is larger than our 61 as far as those angles. So that means that she wants to pass the football to Gabrielle. That would be the longest side of that triangle using our angle side relationships. All right, that's pretty quick video, pretty quick checks. We will see you guys in the practice.